Yo, it's your boy Cal, and today we are reacting to the Pistons' secret to stopping MJ.
The floor the Pistons need to be concerned about. He's sensational when he dribbles to his right. He's only great when he goes left. They will force him left as much as possible from the top of the circle area.
Ooh!
I was covering the team at the time. My eyes were telling me some Jordan rules going
Bro, y'all can't even stop him still.
As much as possible from the top of the circle area.
He broke that.
I was covering the team at the time. My eyes were telling me some Jordan rules going on here. So let me go write a story about this. Now I always get this. What are you talking about? There's no Jordan rules. We're just playing tough, physical, like anybody else.
When Michael Jordan has the ball on the foul line extended or wing area, he is so good, too good at going baseline, coming back up under the basket, getting fouls on the
Oh.
So instead, the Pistons will force him to come to the middle of the floor off the dribble, trying to get help from the next defender.
Dang.
You say, what about the Jordan rules? And they say, what Jordan rules? And they'd say, what about this defense you're playing on? We're not playing anything special. And they all laughed and they'd wink and then they'd move on.
They also need to be
Ooh.
concerned about pick and rolls. They'll trap.
Come here, Joe.
And they all laughed and they'd wink and then they'd move.
Tween. Boy, hit you with the tween.
Pick and rolls, they'll trap everyone, and while Michael's doing his thing, just kind of creating, they'll run the next guy at him to double team him no matter who it is. But keep this in mind, Mark, they don't always use the Jordan rules.
Oh, they didn't preach it, they didn't brag about it, but it was on display.
Jordan to the foul line, room in the lane. Isiah grabs him and fouls him.
Dang,
Jordan
Isiah.
rules were for the Pistons to know about, not for anybody else to know about.
The Jordan rules. Is that something you guys made up?
Jordan rules were, to stop him, period.
Bill, you couldn't do shit with Mike Jeff. I saw you run from Mike Jeff, Bill. Boy.
Nobody else could beat you on that ball club.
Look at him.
I don't know. You have to ask my man Matt Dobick on that one if it was any Jordan rules, and him and Chuck Daly not around, so I don't think it was any Jordan rules.
Y'all lying.
Play for Jordan. And Isiah Thomas ties him up.
So they try to force him left. Jordan can go left though. That's crazy. Foul line extended. Oh. So they just forcing him middle. He can't. I just don't see how this really stopped Mike. Post up.
How high can this man fly? Michael Jordan is soaring, and the Chicago Bulls are going right with him.
Ooh.
Jordan is averaging 38 points a game.
Hezzy. No. Hezzy, y'all don't see the Hezzy. Tween. Hezzy. Come here. Tween. Hezzy. Man.
Playoff rounds. But now, Superman faces his toughest test. Game 1 will tell if Detroit's road has been too easy, while the Bulls come off the biggest win in the history of their franchise.
Dang, look how many people guarding Mike.
The whole Pistons Jordan rules thing was frustrating as a beat writer because I was covering the team at the time. And I would always get this. What are you talking about? There's no Jordan rules. We're just playing tough, physical, like anybody else. So I'm like, all right, cool.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. I'm Brent Musburger along with Bill Raftery. Let's get right to it. The man was an ex-coach. How do you stop Michael Jordan?
How do you stop Mike? I'm really trying to understand how to. What's the secret?
To make him go east to west in the fast break. He's good on the perimeter, but he's great when he penetrates.
No, he tried to make Mike fall right here. Did y'all see this? Or that might be just Joe running out the way. Never mind.
He penetrates.
At certain times, teams found themselves watching and in awe of him, and maybe bashful about being physical with him.
I was in the Detroit Pistons locker room before the game, and it's very obvious they would like to wind this thing up tonight. And while I was down there, Chuck Daly unveiled his final instructions for the players, and I wrote them down for you.
Chuck Daly devised it, and his coaches, and it probably is one of the great things that made Chuck Daly the great coach that he was in everyone's eyes.
7th game intensity.
What did they do, bruh?
He said, let's play like this is the 7th game.
Is this part? I guess this. I'm assuming this secret to stopping MJ is when the Pistons won back-to-back in '89-90, correct? Because we not talking Pistons in the '90s. After '90.
Game. Control the boards, energy, nothing new for the bad boys. He says intimidate and dominate. And then on the bottom in big capital letters it says follow the Jordan rules. And I said, what are the Jordan rules? They said simply, when he goes to the bathroom, we all go with him. Let's go back to that.
There were no secrets. I mean, everybody knew what the rules were, and that was to put him on the floor when he...
I know this voice. This is the commentator. Yeah, he be at the commentator. He be commentating games.
Came to the basket and try to keep him from the crowd-pleasing, super fantastic plays that he was capable of making.
Michael Jordan, who has done miracle things on the court, trying to carry his team on his shoulders against a great defensive team, maybe one of the greatest defensive teams in recent years in the NBA. Jordan has had his marvelous moments, but lately he has been stymied by the Detroit Pistons.
They had figured out how to contain Michael Jordan. They had finally figured out to some degree how to contain Michael Jordan.
There is Michael Jordan and Bill Cartwright. The Pistons are in blue, the Bulls are in white.
Chicago's ball with John Paxson still showing effects of that sprained ankle.
Let's see the movement now. They tried to go down inside to get either Grant or Pittman off early.
Here's Grant.
Grant? He airballed that.
Pittman off early.
Here's Grant. Laimbeer made a change of shot. Here comes Isiah Thomas chugging up court.
There we go.
So what you had to do is you really had to look at the game. And the Jordan rules were pretty simple. And there was a couple versions of them. But one, Joe Dumars would guard Michael Jordan.
Okay. Let's start with one again, because it ain't Joe Dumars guarding Michael Jordan.
And he would sometimes be doubled by Dennis Rodman.
No, you have to double him, right?
Or Joe Dumars would try to, funnel him left into John Sally or to James Edwards or whatever big guy was there. And the idea, the concept was to get Jordan to pass out or to take difficult shots.
Jordan, good pick from Pippen on the pick and roll. And then a good...
Oh, man, that's just a layup.
Take difficult shots.
Jordan, good.
Pass. Man, man, stop playing, bro. What? I like this Pistons defensive mindset, though, because at least they knew they couldn't stop him. So we might as well at least make it tough for him. Look at this man, bro. Look at him. His hand is up guarding over here. I just can't make this up, bro. Like, what? Boom. Catch. Now, this is really a layup depending on if this big man got contest or not. Catch. Oh, yeah, that's a layup. That's a what? That's a layup. Pass. Lay. Especially today, that's a layup, man. Jordan teammates just wasn't making the shots. That's a layup.
Chased down by Rodman.
Down low. Jordan coming around a screen.
Oof.
Gets him into the paint. Laimbeer to help out. And great Detroit defense.
Michael.
Oh, bro, peep hop. Mike is getting open. This shit is crazy, dog. Bro, look at this.
Chased down by Rodman.
Down low. Jordan coming around a screen.
Ooh. Pump fake. To the left.
Gets him into the paint.
The fact he even got between them two is just so impressive.
Laimbeer to help out. And great Detroit defense.
Michael Jordan. Jordan short with a shot. Get back.
The second part of the Jordan rules was that, you send Joe Dumars somewhere else all of a sudden, you got 6'7", 6'8" Dennis Rodman on you. And Dennis Rodman was a physical player. And he would be hitting Jordan, hitting him, moving his feet. And Jordan didn't like that.
And your call, Rodman now on Michael Jordan.
And he steps right inside him. Missed the first shot against Rodman.
With Michael Jordan as the point guard, you can't help out as much with traps. That's the problem.
Coming inside, offensive foul is the call.
So you had Joe Dumars, who probably, was more compact and just stand in your face and guarding you in front of you somewhere. And now you have Dennis Rodman, who's trying to get inside of your head, tapping you, being physical, throwing an elbow. So he got two different looks. And so when Jordan got accustomed to Rodman, here comes Joe again, and now you have the other Jordan rules where you're kind of funneling him into traffic.
The Detroit Pistons have so many things to think about. I made a list for you. Defense, rebounds, Jordan, 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 Jordan.
Another part of the Jordan rules was very, very simple. Get the ball to
George Blah, my boy George Blah, my George Blah.
whoever Michael was guarding. Make him work on the other end. If he had to guard Joe, get shots for Joe. If he had to guard Isiah, God help him.
Okay, I like this. I like this Pistons game plan. Basically, we just trying to wear Michael down. We know we got a dog in the cage that just we can't control, but we go try to wear him down. That's the game plan.
2 seconds, 1 second. Isiah at the bucket.
The other thing about the Jordan rules is you had to be physical with him. If Jordan got loose, he was going to get hit, and he knew it.
Jordan left wing. Jordan to the foul line, room in the lane. Isiah grabs.
Like, is that really necessary, bro? How in today's game you would get kicked out for this, for just fouling like this? This what Jordan was playing through every day with these cats. Bro, what? How is this legal?
The only way you were going to slow him down or get him to think about what he was doing, coming inside and jumping in the air, was to at least give him the thought that he could get hurt.
The thing about Jordan, which made him great, is he was able to take the pain, take the physical play, and still play his game.
He played through everything, literally. LeBron didn't even play the other day because of a hip, a right foot, a hip, a right foot, a hand, foot, this, that. It's always something with these cats not playing. Mike out here playing every single game, bro. They bleed. Michael Jordan bleed just like how everybody else bleed, bro. He's a human being just like everybody else, bro. So it kills me when these players just get all this load management, bro. It's because of money. It's because of money. It's because the owners invest so much money into these players that they be resting them. So if they get hurt, they won't, because if a player get hurt, owners look at it like it's a waste of money, damn near, especially when you gone for a whole season. But it's just messed up, bro. They need to play more, bro. Play.
But it was a lot easier for Jordan to do this against other teams than it was for the Pistons. Because other teams said, well, we're going to do the Jordan rules too. But they didn't have the defensive players to pull it off like the Pistons did.
And so the Pistons in that way were able to at least get in his mind and cause him to think about, oh boy, where's Laimbeer? Where's Mahorn? Where's Edwards? Where's Rodman? He could get hurt, he could get bumped, he could get knocked down at any time.
Damn.
Good afternoon again, everyone. I'm Dick Stockton. We've had a day to think about this, and so is Chuck Daly. After Michael Jordan's 47 points, he decided he was going to go to the team, ask them, how should we defend Michael Jordan? The word is there was silence for a while.
So the message I'm getting is that, so one thing I am learning, nobody can stop MJ, not even my Pistons. My Pistons just did their best trying to slow him down. There's nobody that will ever be able to stop him, bro. He's just too much of an offensive threat, defensive threat. He's a menace on defense too. It ain't just offense. He's a hard working player, bro. And that's rare nowadays. Somebody that just always wants to play hard. Yeah. That's one thing I do like about Victor Wembanyama. When he was crying the other day, I appreciated that because that shows that NBA has some hope for someone to lead one day and bring that caught feeling back with the NBA, bro.
But then they came up with an idea, and the question as I asked Hubie Brown is, how do you anticipate the Pistons playing the great Michael today?
Game 7 from the Palace. Piston ball. Wires 5 of 6.
Ooh.
Back to Dumars. Jordan, good pick from Pippen on the pick and roll. And then a good defensive
See,
effort from
you
Jim
just got to
Edwards.
make them, bro.
I mean, he's going to score on you no matter what kind of defense you put on him because that's the kind of player he was. We just wanted to slow him down and try to double team him a lot and make other people beat us opposed to letting Michael Jordan beat us.
And the Bulls wanted to get the ball to Jordan on the post. He was forced to come outside and get it.
Ooh.
Kicked out. And time has been called.
He would not pass the ball on time. He would exhaust every option in order to score himself first. And we knew that going in, so just shut him down and you got the game won.
Jordan comes to the baseline. Dumars stays with him. Now Jordan into the lane. Can't get the roll. Dumars out. Here's Thomas. Paxson's back. Thomas into him. Off the glass.
You play teams because if they got a superstar, if you can negate them and let somebody else beat you, that'd be great. If we felt that Bill Cartwright needed to score 40, then Bill Cartwright can score 40.
Cartwright. No call. Blocked by Isiah Thomas. Here's Dumars.
He wouldn't give up. That's what I would say about Michael Jordan. He would not give up.
Isolation play for Jordan.
Damn, bro, come on, bro.
He would not give up.
That nigga Mike did not care. Oh my God, Mike, the whole team is literally on you. This is a different breed.
Isolation play for Jordan. And Isiah Thomas ties him up.
Defensively, the Pistons are now pointing totally at Michael Jordan. They don't believe that any of the other 4 Bulls can hurt them at this point with this much time left.
If they didn't have the mental part or that, we're too bullish to believe it's the end, they would have lost that series. They would have lost the game at the Palace. But they were just real bullheaded and stubborn and resolute about things. And that's why they won that series, despite I thought Jordan had an excellent series then also.
Oh!
There's the answer.
We'll see here.
Thank you.
Ooh, yeah, I like that dunk. I know Jordan was rowdy.
Laimbeer out. Thomas out.
Well, the Pistons have moved on, but you really got a feel for this man right here.
Well, Phil Jackson said yes, this will be considered a successful season for the Bulls. They went 1 game farther. For the Pistons, nothing but another world championship will do. And they, the Detroit Pistons, will meet the Portland Trail Blazers in the best of 7 beginning Tuesday night.
Whoa, so Clyde went to the Clyde. No, wait, Clyde lost to the Pistons and the Bulls. Oh my God, Clyde. Oh my God, Clyde. Nah, cause no way. What? Ooh, I know that hurt Clyde. He did get his chip with Hakeem, but that's not the same.
Those years that we beat those guys, I mean, he took a lot of abuse from us.
It didn't matter if it was Michael Jordan or if it was Craig Elo. I'd hit them all.
Damn.
It don't matter because you're the opposition. You're not my teammate.
I mean, they were our rules, and that's the rules the Detroit Pistons went by, how we're going to play Michael Jordan. And, we kind of played it up a little bit, but that's just the way it was back then.
Oh, yeah, we know y'all did. Because today, I dare y'all to... Bro, nobody can get away with this type of defense today. Look. Bro, your hands is all on Jordan's chest. Y'all ain't even go nowhere, and you already got your hands all up on his chest, gang, with 2 hands. Man, get out of here, bro.
So that the great players and great athletes
Foul.
could
Another
drive to the
foul.
basket.
And
That
one.
was geared more to help Michael Jordan and the Bulls, and it was certainly the kind of legislation that did not help the Detroit Pistons.
Maybe because the way he was treated in the league, but he's carrying, it's about who would you come see? Would you come see Rick Mahorn or would you come see Michael Jordan? He can fill the seats up.
It ain't about no, bro. That's a foul. What you mean it's about no, bro. No, bro. Mike was just simply better and nobody could do anything about it, bro. You know. Y'all made good adjustments. Trap in the middle, I guess. I'm gonna have to watch some more of this.
So those were the rules. There were no secret about the rules. I mean, it was very obvious and very vivid for everybody who was watching. It was just that the Pistons were one of the teams that were willing to do it, where others may have backed away from it.
Jordan is fouled going strong to the hoop and pace.
That's how Zaza Pachulia hurt Kawhi. I done seen a lot of people get hurt like that, bruh. Oh, we got some fights. Oh, we got to watch some fights, y'all. I forgot about the fights. Oh my God. Anyway, it's your boy Cal, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.